So for step 18, the differential gears, you'll notice it says that we have to make two because obviously we have the front and rear, but this step is going to be different for those of you that want the differentials because I will be building this truck with a fully locked differential both front and rear. Now it's interesting that it says rear differential can be locked for running on slippery surfaces. Well, I'm planning on locking both the front and the rear, and they do provide the parts to do that. So, you know, I had said with the CC01 that I could lock the rear, but I couldn't lock the front. The CC02 gives you the ability to lock both the rear and the front. And as I want to use this more as a trail and a climber truck, and then do a comparison with the CC01, we're going to build this completely locked. So here are the pieces that we need. We've got our screws, the washers, but none of these, the shafts or the little small bevel gears are going to be used. We still need the large ones, but these are the pieces that are going to be used to lock the differential. So the other thing is, you'll notice there's a lot of grease happening because there's a lot of moving parts. Well, because we're going to build this basically as a solid axle, I won't be greasing this, and there's no need to. Nothing's going to move. So I'll set this up and we will build step 18 as a fully locked differential both front and rear. So if we grab the outer gear, because we'll build it starting at this end, you can see there's your main drive gear. We've got a washer, so we'll put a washer down. Next step, we have one of the large bevel gears. We'll put that in. So that's how it looks on the other side. Then we put in C7. Now C7, what's nice is in the kit they come with these pieces so that you can lock the differential. So if you note the position, that has to sit over top, just like that. Then it shows that this is going on over top of that. So basically these are back to back. Then we have a large bevel again. Then we have a washer. And then we have the other half, which is going to close this up. So obviously with this bit, you've got to line this up to make sure that it still fits around the screw holes. And then we're going to line this up because you can see there with the hole and the hole there, basically like that. We want that aligned. So we've got that, we've got that, we've got, oops, that. And the washer, and then we'll put that on top. So you can see once that's screwed in, that'll be completely finished and ready to go. So let's screw that in. So let's grab one of our screws here, put that through, get it lined up. Start screwing that one in. I won't tighten it, but I'll just get it in enough that we know that it's all secure. Grab another one. And we'll grab the last one here. Okay, so now I'll just tighten it up. And there we go. So there is one of our locked differentials. So let's build the other one. So same thing again, grab this outer gear. We're going to build it this way. So we're going to put our washer in place. We're going to put our big bevel gear in place. We're now going to use our locking differential pieces. So there's one, and it should just fit in there just like that. Then we have the other side that's got to go on there, just like that. Then we have the large bevel gear again, slips on top of there. Then we have our washer. And then once again, we're going to now put that on top of all of that. Okay, so there we go. Now that's complete. So we'll grab our screw. Make sure that it's sitting in there. Screw it in. And same again on this side. And then lastly, that third screw. Okay, and there we go. So there are our two locked differentials, which basically means we don't have a differential. But the thing is, one of the things about this is obviously I'm going to do this as a locked differential, but if at a certain point I decide, you know what, I kind of want to open it up again, or maybe I'll change out the front and have that as an open differential, I can do that because we've got all of the gears here, which I could have put in. So, you know, at a later date, you know, obviously make sure for yourself that whatever you decide, don't throw anything out, because you never know what you might decide to do later on. And since all the pieces are here, you don't want to throw them out. I can't imagine you doing so, but it's just make sure you just keep them off to the side, keep them somewhere safe, and then you can bring them out at a later date if you decide to change something. But anyways, that means step 18 is complete. So now we're going to move on to step 19 and work on the front drive shafts.